a preview. Di ba usually nagkakandak ako ng quiz bee or review before the final examination. And by now siguro na-receive nyo na ang memo from our school. And tomorrow magre-release din yung VP natin ng mga Q&A and more detailed about it. So before you decide if you want to have U or S grade lang ang coverage ng up to pre-final exam. So yung ating last sessions as a synchronous class sa computerized accounting system, it includes the exercise in our workbook up to 3.5 and then up to purchase order, right? So ngayon, sa pre-final alternative new, we can just do another very similar to our workbook. Gonna look like is our exercise workbook. Yung kung ano lang ang ating na-cover. Di ba ganun naman ako nagbibigay ako kung ano talaga yung inyong na-cover. So yaan yung up to pre-final exams. Alternative pala, hindi. Wala nang exams. So yan na yun. Pero yung mga exercises na nire-require ko sa ating classwork is mga pili-pili lang. So, dahil nga binagyo tayo and a lot has happened, mapanood nyo na tong video na to, na tutorial na to. I think okay na ang inyong, itong review na to, kuha nyo na at magigets nyo na. So, kailangan nyong panoorin muna ito. Okay? Just for your review. May bago po tayong database. Ito, nawala na dyan yung mga workbook exercises na so start fresh talaga, which is good for you to review and to do the exams itself. Sa atin lang po yan binigay. So, ayan. Upon logging in, ano makikita nyo sa inyong log-on window? Kung isa lang yung database katulad natin, kailangan mo lang mag-enter ng user and password. So, malamang naaalala nyo pa yung user and password nyo. So, napunta siya sa default, yung OEC1, OEC2, OEC3. So, yun po yung gagamitin natin. So, let's start natin mag-select ng default branch kasi later yan yung ating requirements sa iba pang modules kasi nga integrated ang ating SAP. Meaning, modules are connected. Example, yung PO, meron siyang different field required like vendors and supplier, which is customized or created in our business partner module. Tapos yung mga item naman is dito sa stock management module. So now, ang first thing na gagawin natin, naalala nyo ba yon, is for the user setup, which we need to set up our user access or profile. Papalitan natin yung password and saan yon? Dito sa my personal settings. Yaan ang super user. Ang default name ay Jason Butler. So, papalitan ko siya ng Rose Andrea de Maano sa default name. And then, dito sa password, yaan yung 1, 2, 3 or O sa inyong part is yung OEC1. Gawin nyo lang is to click on the 3 dotted line or the overflow menu, which would pop up this window. And just click on update. Operations completed successfully. No, kailangan yung itong password never expires kapag alam nyong ikayo lang ang nanggagamit para hindi nyo mag-forget password ganyan. Pero ina-advise ko, wag nyo i-check kasi pag may marami yung nagagamit ng laptop nyo or ng device nyo. So now, ano pa yung next kong pinagawa sa inyo? Akong next is to change on the default branch name. To change your branch names, you have to go to administration, setup, financials, branches. Find the branch name na assigned to you. So, yung dalawang column branch name and yung branch foreign name sa inyong pangalan. So, ako, pagalitan ko ang para hindi tayo mag-error later on in the future sa paggawa ng mga exercises and makikita ko kung ano. Click OK and then X. Ang next kong pinagawa sa inyo ay ang master data. Yan. Master data is the central data that is critical to your business. So we will focus on the business partner master data. However, yung master data is more on just the business partner's information. Other example ng master data is yung items para sa inventory, accounts, and then prices. So the window opens in the find menu mode by default. Here you can see, which means you can just search for the existing records. Typically, the master data windows would open in a find mode unlike the other documents. So pag nagbukas tayo ng purchase data, naka-add mode siya, hindi mo find yung button dyan. You can switch between modes using just the icons here in our toolbar. So ito yung toolbar, yung may icons. Ito yung menu bar. It looks like our Microsoft product. So ito ang add, switch mo lang, nagiging add mode na siya. And then ito naman yung ating find mode icon. So wag niyong kalimutan, ay hindi po nagagana, bakit ganun hindi ako nakaka-enter. Kasi hindi mo na change yung mode niya dito. So dapat add mode para to edit and update or add. Or for our shortcut, Control F, yung shortcut niya sa ating find para hindi ka na mag-click ng binocular, or Control A pag mag-change naman sa add mode. So Control A, Control F, yan, alam niyo na para mabilis yung ating paggawa. It is important for you to know also the coding within the system. So for example, merong tatlo siya, yung customer, vendor, and lead. Sa atin, yung customer, the code will start at letter C, and then yung ating ayan, search tayo, letter C. At pag vendor, ay pag lead siya, it will start at letter L. And then pag vendor, it will start at letter V. Or yung mga exercise na gagawin nyo, it will start at letter S, supplier or vendor. So, yun po ang ating gagawin. Okay? So, naglagay ako ng asterisk, meaning search all, para mag-open. So, halimbawa naman dito sa name, I want to search all, asterisk lang, wild search lang siya. Kung gusto ko mag-search lang, corporation lang, RBD Business Support Corporation, ganyan. So, yung last na, yung alam mo nasa hulihan siya, dito mo siya, asterisk corporation, para ma-search yung mga business process, business partners name na may corporation sa huli. O kaya all that is name that starts with letter A. So starts, so A muna and then asterisk para mag-search ng ganyan. Okay, na-recall na po ba kung paano mag-navigate? And then tab lang para sa shortcut to go from one field to another. Tab, parang Excel lang, nagtatab. Now let's go do our workbook exercises from 2.1 and 2.2, which is adding the business part master data of the customers and yung 2.1 sa ating customers and 2.2 sa ating vendor. So let's do this. 2.1. I-copy nyo lang yan. Makuha nyo na yung code. Control A. Dapat naka-add mode siya para maka-add kayo. General header naman, ang papalitan natin dyan ay the telephone number. Control C, Control V nyo na lang para mabilis. So I'm just using all the shortcuts. Control V for the mobile phone. And then tab nyo lang to another field. Sa contact person na header naman, contact person tab. Tab, ang alt tab lang, alt tab, tapos control C, control V. Tapos na tayo sa exercise 2.2. Click on the add button you successfully created. Yung isa pang master data, aside from the business partner data, ay yung mga items which inventory modules and the item master data. So default niya is defined mode. So kailangan mo siya i-change to add mode. Anong shortcut? Control A. So here, 2.3 po yan. So nasa 2.3 na tayo. Add mode na ako, so pwede na ako mag-add and mag-edit. Paano natin hanapin yung ginawa natin? Control F or click on the binocular icon here. Andito na tayo sa item number, asterisk. Makikita ko na dyan yung mga ginawa yung IMs. Chase process yung start ng 3.1. All you first have to do is to put on the URL, log in with your and then our user password. So pag nag-log in kayo, ang gagamitin nyo na is yung new password na sinet up nyo kanina sa my profile settings. Procurement management, yun naman yung it enables you to provide SAP Business Ones enables you to automate and standardize your core procurement. So it provides support for purchasing, planning, vendor selections, and other vendor invoice payments. So makikita nyo dito yung flow, which is usually from purchase orders to the inbound delivery or updating also the goods receipts PO, yun, and then the creations, recognitions of the liability by doing the AP invoice and the outgoing payment. Yan typically is the whole cycle ng ating expenditure. So if you create an AP invoice without reference to the goods receipt, it will increase the quantity of our stack, and the goods returns would reduce the actual levels ng ating stock. So sa AP, credit memo lang yun. Hindi naman yun nag-change. It will just create a liability. So, hindi niya nag-change yung stock mo. So, ito yung gagawin natin, which is first, the purchase order. Hanggang dito po ang pre-final. I repeat, hanggang dito po yung pre-final. So yung purchase order is a document that is used to request the items or the services from the vendor at agreed upon price. So when you enter a purchase order sa SAP Business One, walang value yon to change or post sa ating system kung di sa ating stock lang. Let's do this exercise. For marketing documents, hindi katulad nung ating exercise up to 2.3, which is master data. Yung default nun is fine. Sa mga mass marketing documents like sales orders and then the purchase orders, yung default niya is add. So yun, naka-add po kayo ha. So diretso enter na yan. So pag inventory data naman, yung purchase order will just increase the order column and then the available column. So first, you need to go to start creating the purchase order. You need to go to the modules menu, which is and then go to purchasing AP and then purchase order, and then this purchase order window will appear or will open. So you need to input the following information on the purchase order header, which we can see in the 3.1 exercise 3.1, yun na yung mga details dyan. So from our above example, we used vendor 1000, which is Acme Enterprise. Ito sa general header. Tapos, pare-pareho lang yung step 3.1 to 3.5. So, i-set up and enter muna natin. And then, next step we're gonna do is to enter also the following information in our content tab. So, yung item, service item number, and then the quantity. So, and then don't forget to click on the add button. So, to click on the last data record button sa toolbar, you have to take note of the document number, which is V100. So, ito yung ating pipindutin yung arrow na ganun. So, let's do that in our SAP purchasing AP. Purchased order. Naka-add mode siya. So, copy lang natin yung ating nasa 3.1, which is S010. Kasi yun yung akin. Tab lang. Tab lang. The name ni Tonton. Control C, Control V. Tab lang. Posting date. Yung posting date natin, yung date na kung kailan nyo ginawa yung exercise, the date today. So, okay lang yan. Ginawa ko to ngayon, December 12. And then the item number, si-select mo dito siya. Ito, mayroong lalabas ditong 3 linya. So, yung ginawa ko, item IM001 kanina. Choose ko lang yan. Yan. So, to see the details about this item, i-click nyo lang tong link arrow, at mag-a-appear dito sa master data. Ito, di ba yung sinet up natin kanina? Tapos dito sa inventory data, ito yung lagi kong parang monitor. Titingnan nyo lagi yan sa actual practice, yan yung lagi nyo titingnan, yung inventory data tab, yung takbo ng stock ng IM001, na itong item na to. So, wala pa naman kasi wala pa tayong ginagawang transactions. So, anong mangyayari kapag nagawa na tayo ng PO? So, add muna natin tong item na to. Isang item, may nadagdag na isang item. Edit pala natin. Go back. I will have to update the quantity item, which is 12 yung quantity item. So, yung unit price niya, 3.5, automatically what we set up. And the total is 42. So, update ko lang ha. Sorry. So, to check on kung ano nangyari dahil naggawa na tayo ng PO, click on the link arrow and go to the inventory data tab. You will see meron ng item dito, which sa ordered and sa available column. So, yun yung nangyayari kapag nag-create ka ng PO, naapektuhan yung ordered item mo, nadadagdagan, siyempre nag-order ka, and then the available. So, hindi pa naman siya committed kasi hindi pa natin siya binibenta or nagagamit. So, available pa siya. So, okay lang. Now, let's continue to add other item. Go to add icon or click Control A. Continue on to 3.2 and to 3.5. 3.2, gagawin ko. Pwede kayo mag-search IM. Hindi lang ako. Yan. Pag mag-search kayo, asterisk IM. We're done with 3.2. Just click on the add. Let's add another one. Control A. 3.3 naman lang gagawin ko. Yes, 10 each. Ito ang 3.3. We're done with 3.3. I'm glad. Let's go now to 3.4, which have the quantity of 5 each. Enter nyo lang asterisk IM enter. This is exercise 3.4. Now I'm doing exercise 3.5, which have 15 each ng lahat ng item 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 ang quantity. Let's go. So, ito po, tayo, yan, nag-add na tayo. There you go. Dito tayo nagtapos before nagbagyo and everything. Yung paggagawa ng PO up to 3.5. So, kapag nagawa nyo na yan, yun lang yung aking required pre-final alternative sa inyo. Okay, hanggang doon. So, ang susunod na kabanata ay ang and then the AP modules. Ang shortcut doon is to just create on dito sa ating slides. May mga instructions naman dyan on how to do the GRPO and then the slides. What I'm going to teach you is the use of the copy to and copy from, which will make your life easier. Kung hindi, sundin nyo lang yung slides material. So, ito review na to ng inyong final exam, which is from the PO that we created. Remember, let's go over to find mode. Acme Associates. So, or last data. SU001. Si Tonton. So, halimbawa, ito na yung ating ginawa na PO. Meron ditong dalawang functions, which is copy to and copy from. Anong difference nun? Ng pagkakaiba nun? Pag pupunta tayo to the next process, copy to yon. Pag pabalik tayo, halimbawa from AP invoice, titingnan, gagawa tayo ng PO, copy from yon. Pare-pareho lang din naman yung data. And then yung pagkakaset up natin, kabisado na natin, mag-copy na lang tayo to. Pag copy to, you just click on the copy to. Wala siyang copy from, diba? Kasi siya yung unang-una nating ginawa. Gagawin pala, which is purchase order. So, gagawa ako ng GRPO. It will open another window, which is the goods receipts PO. So, kinopya niya lahat ng details from the purchased order. So, may remarks dyan based from purchase order 2.2. And just clicked on the add button. Ayan na, tapos na. Nakagawa na tayo ng GRPO. Next, gawa tayo ng next. So, yan, lahat ng mga ginawa nating PO, gawa natin ng GRPO. Kakapito nyo na lang siya. So, go to the next record. 2.2, nakagawa na tayo. 2.7p. Nakikita ko mo naman dito. 2.17, di pa tayo nakakagawa. So, copy po tayo, GRPO. So, ito. Again, uulitin ko yung steps. Okay? Paano po yon? Punta tayo sa ating PO na ginawa. Purchasing AP modules. Go to the purchase PO, purchase order, and make sure naka-find mode ka. So, go to the binocular or Control F. And then you find the vendor that is assigned to you. Select mo yung PO na ginawa mo kahit isa lang dyan. And then you copy it to GRPO. Yan po yung ating GRPO. And automatic na siyang nag-create ng purchase number. And then for reference, para makita natin kung nadoble ba natin yung ating purchase order, 2.68. So, add mo lang siya. And then, yun, tapos na ang ating step sa paggawa ng GRPO. Yung next process, kapag gagawa naman tayo ng AP invoice, click on the copy to invoice. And it opened another window. Let's put it side by side. So makikita nyo na kinopyan niya lahat ng details from your GRPO. AP invoice will recognize the liability. And then sa remarks, makikita niya naman kung ano yung related documents niya. Purchase number, purchase order number, and the GRPO number. So just click on the add. Yan, may AP na siya. Sorry. Due date mo na lang today. Holiday pala. So, just date it 13. So, 15, sorry. Ayan na. Okay. Yung due date niya, make sure non-working siya. So, click on the add. Okay. Iba pa, invoice. Go to the next record. My previous record. Ano pa ba yung ginawa ko? Naman ko na ba ito ng AP? Wala pa. So, let's go. Copy to AP invoice. Yun lang. Copy. So, lahat 5 items. Bale, ang mangyayari, meron kang, dahil di ba 3.1 to 3.5, lahat yan gagawan mo ng PO, lahat yan gagawan mo ng GRPO, and then AP. Kasi naman, sabi ko, yan. Okay. Tapos na. So, nakagawa na tayo. Tapos na natin yung AP payments. Babayaran na natin yung in bill. How to create an outgoing payments? You go to the modules menu, banking, outgoing payments. And then you choose the vendor that you're gonna pay. In this case, si Tonton sa akin yung ginawa ko or yung aking associate. And then you select on the selected column, you check the invoice to be paid and then click on the means. Let's go over and do that on our SAP. Let's start paying the invoices. Dalawa lang yung ginawa kong invoice kasi hahaba na. Kayo na gumawa na basta 5 invoices yung AP invoice yung magagawa nyo. Let's pay now the invoice. Ako kasi dalawa lang yung ginawa kong invoice. Sa inyo, i-pay nyo na yung 5 na AP invoice. Okay, then outgoing payments. You find the vendor that you created. So, dalawa lang yan. Sa inyo makikita nyo 5. Select mo na lahat ng invoice. Bayaran na natin lahat. And then click on the payment means icons in the toolbar or right-click payment means. And then sa bank transfer, you select the bank account or petty cash kung cash. Pero sa ating gagawin natin is bank account which is 1001. And the transfer date is today. Dito sa total field, right-click nyo lang, right-click, and then copy balance due para makopya yung total ng invoice na babayaran natin which is 480,281. Paano ganyan? Sa total field, right-click, copy due, and yan lang siya. And then, okay. Yan, bayad na tayo. Don't forget to click the add button. Magsasabi the operation completed successful. Relationship map. Ano po yun? Linking documents is important as it establishes connections between the documents by extensions or procurement process. So ito yung tinatawag nating accounting trail or audit trail. So you can do that by opening the purchasing document like in our case, we just need to open the AP invoice para lahat kita. So for our exercise, which you can open it through the purchase order, the goods receipts PO, and then the AP invoice. For our exercises, let's open the AP invoice. Yung makikita nyo para ganito ang itsura niya. Yung magko-color is yung yellow, yung header, meaning yan yung sinelect nating documents to view the relationship map. Pero kahit alin dito sa tatlo, o yung relationship map, yung APA invoice yung ating gagawin. Okay? Makikita nyo din dito, may linya dyan. Pag yellow yan, ibig sabihin fully paid na yon. Kapag nag-red yan, ibig sabihin it is paid partially. Now, let's go back to SAP. Ito tayo sa purchasing AP. AP invoice. Find mode. Last record tayo. Mag-review dyan yung lahat ng mga invoice na ginawa natin. Remember, find mode. Find mode. Okay? Kaya hindi nyo makita yan kasi naka-add mode kayo. And then all you need to do is just right click and then relationship map. Mag-a-appear na yung relationship map na populate niya na. O, diba? At saka may outgoing payments na ginawa tayo. Ito yung related payments dito sa ating documents na ginawa. Naka-yellow siya kasi fully paid na siya. So, yun. I-screenshot nyo lang din yan. Yan yung ihingin ko sa finance exam. There you have it. IPO, GRPO, and then AP invoice, and then the relationship map. Kapag nasundan nyo itong exercise, itong video na to, I advise that you go along and take the finals. Ituloy nyo na. Okay? So, yun. Kapag hindi po hanggang pre-final, alternative lang tayo, which is hanggang creating PO. Madali lang naman, di ba? Copy to nyo lang, copy to. lang na option para mag-create ng GRPO at saka AP. Tapos na. Okay? So, ang coverage po ng ating examinations is 20% kukunin ko from the midterms. Multiple choice po.